I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm 38 years old, and every time when someone asks me about, like, you know, my age and how it somehow affects my training here, or the other way around, if my age somehow reduces the quality of training that I get here, because, you know, you have to think, not at all, it's the complete opposite.
Everyone here is so friendly, welcoming. They are professional and they are serious about what they do, but they are also there for you. They want to get to know you. So it definitely makes you feel like they take me seriously and I also take them seriously.
My favorite thing about this place is honestly the people. You can go anywhere and you can learn an armbar. You can learn any self-defense curriculum. You can do anything, but you can't replace the friendships that you make. And that's, you know, that's #1 for me. Hands down.
Scranton MMA is a co-ed environment, first of all, and that was important for me, because if you look at it from a woman's perspective and from a self-defense perspective, if you're ever in a situation that you're afraid of, it helps to have the experience of having fought against guys in your class.
I do find that I handle stress a lot differently now. I'm a lot better under pressure, and I really stay calm and think about things, whereas I used to just be very impulsive and quick to anger.
I've grown to accept who I am because everyone here accepted me for who I am.
I was getting bullied on the playground, like kids were throwing sand in my eyes and my face, and my dad didn't really like that, so he asked his friend, and Mikey told him about this place.
Actually, my son, I came here to see about what programs they'd have available for him, because he was getting bullied. And by the time that we were done, the instructor who signed us up, he turns and says, okay, I got him signed up, but how about you?
I would say I got to a point in my life where I wanted to do more, constantly trying to better myself. And it was something I always wanted to do, just never really took the steps to do it. And finally one day, when I thought it might have been too old and decided to pull the trigger on it, I didn't know much about it. I liked watching it, and I always wanted to do it. So I made the phone call. I came up here, not really knowing exactly what to expect, but I was hooked immediately, and it changed my life.
It'll prevent me from anyone who wants to pick on me. It makes me more confident. That's pretty much it.
I took karate for a little bit, and a lack of competition, a lack of drive really tore me away from that. And then when I was here, there was an opportunity to be better, or to keep testing myself with people, and that's what kept me coming back. There was always a chance to be better.
Because I'm no longer, you know, just only focusing on impact. So before, when I was only doing boxing, if you get injured for something like, let's say, boxing, what are you going to do? There's really nothing else. You can work footwork, you could do jump rope, but there's really not much of a well-rounded balance. Here, what I like about it is, you know what? I injured my ankle, I can't do judo or jiu-jitsu. I could go ahead and I could do striking. I could go ahead and I could even just watch other people. So what I get from here that I'm able to bring out aside from confidence is that I feel in the best shape of my life. I don't feel at all intimidated by anybody, regardless of what martial art they may be practicing, or even like, oh, this guy's really big, oh, this guy did wrestling in college, oh, this guy looks like he might, you know, punch really hard. All that stuff just leaves, because I feel like I could handle myself in any arena.
The tour of the gym was very impressive. It's a huge facility. It's got incredible mat space, which if you've ever visited any MMA gyms, it's a rare thing to find. And after the first class, that was it. We were definitely coming here.
I knew that this was an idea, like something that I wanted to pursue for a long time, so I did take like the time to search and look around and say, you know, what's viable for me, which place is going to give me the best opportunity to grow as a martial artist. There was no second choice. That Scranton MMA was definitely like the #1.
This is a family environment. It's one of the safest places to train. We have many different disciplines to teach, not just one. We have a good variety of instructors who are very patient, and I feel like we can relay the technique that we're teaching to our students a lot easier than, you know, most people can in this area.
I think I valued the sense of community here, the friendships that you make here, and just overall feeling more competent. You're practicing every day with some of the best people to practice with.
A lot of family inspiring moments, a lot of family inspiring qualities that we teach through like our kids class and even adults. You know, being able to, willing to help other people, whether it's with a technique or with a problem, that there's always someone there willing to help.
Physically, mentally, every aspect of my life has been changed for the better. And the one common denominator when I try to analyze this and figure out, you know, what are the things that are helping me progress in my life, it's jiu-jitsu and training MMA.
I used to do telemarketing, and one of the gimmicks they would say is, you don't tell them that it's a free trial, you tell them that it's a trial with no risk. You know, so that's basically it. It's nobody, you know, you sign up or you come for the first class, it's no risk. There's not someone who's going to be following up, you know, throughout the week. Hey, you attended that class, are you coming again? There's no pressure to it. So honestly, you're coming here like as if you go get a flu shot. You go there because you believe it's going to inoculate you with that which is going to protect yourself from any of the harm that may be out there. Well, it's the same thing. You're only doing benefit for yourself. You walk through these doors so that you can get yourself either in better shape, so that you can defend yourself better, or so that ultimately you could at least understand you know, what MMA is or what martial arts is. So it's no longer some foreign, you know, something that's stigmatized and you feel like something that just seems like this is something not for me. So just like anything else, just give it a shot. There's no pressure. Worst case, you don't like it, you just don't come back. But the best case, you have to see are what you possibly could gain from this.
It's going to be okay, no matter what happens. Whether you feel like you did your worst, it's okay, because as long as you stick with it, you're going to get better. Don't be afraid to ask questions. They want to help you. That's what everyone's here for. And everyone starts there. So they're not alone.
I'm just really happy. My overall mood is just very calm, where I used to, before I started training, have lots of anxiety and problems with like depression. But training has brought peace in my life, which is crazy. It's peace through violence, which is a crazy concept.
I have stronger connections with people who I've known for a couple of years than people I've known my entire life.
It's kind of normal to be hesitant. What we do is abnormal. It's a little scary, and I get that.
I mean, you can come in here, you know, absolutely knowing nothing, and you will leave with something walking back out of these doors, regardless of what it is, regardless if it's, you know, technique, more confidence, you know, or just knowledge, you know, in the sport in itself.
Honestly, just show up. Show up once, try a class, meet everybody, see how it goes, see if you like it. And then after your first class, show up again, and again, and again, and it gets easier. It gets easier. You get to know people. You're no longer day one white belt really quick.
It's just so fun. Everyone is so energetic and, again, friendly, willing to help. So it's like, it's never depressing or down.
There's degrees. It's just like anything else. Like, you don't jump into the pool or you don't jump into the middle of the beach. You go there step by step. So I'll have to say that for the kids, we start them off on the shore. We don't offer them the ladder to just jump right into deeper end. So you really don't have to worry about allowing your children just to try anything out, because again, there's no pressure. No one's going to be following you up to the door, like saying, you know, you got to sign them up or anything like that. And worst case, the child doesn't like it and he just doesn't participate in the future. But if there's any fear of the child being harmed, it's almost like that's not even anything to even be considered.
The only way you're going to know if you like it is to do it. And I know it's scary, so I definitely understand the hesitation, but nothing's going to go wrong. It's not going to be worse. You know, you'll have an experience. So this is always, just bite down and get through it.
Just kind of fall in love with the challenge, the challenge of doing something that you never would. Because jiu-jitsu, judo, MMA, everything that we have to offer, it pushes you to be a better person and a different person than you ever thought you would be. These sports, these arts, this gym is really life-changing, and I can't recommend it enough. Just give it a shot. you won't regret it.